Hello everyone, today it finally appears as if it's happening. Sheriff Laurie Smith of Santa Clara County is finally being indicted for her involvement and knowledge of events leading to bribes in exchange for CCW permits. Now, this is something that we've known has been going on for a long time, but you gotta say allegedly because it has not been proven in the court of law. But it's been very common knowledge to know that in certain counties in the state of California, you have to pay to play. And it's unfortunate that Santa Clara County happens to be one of the larger counties in the state, meaning that if you live in that county, you are not going to be getting a CCW. Unless you maybe donate some iPads, are a VIP or a celebrity, or maybe donate a shit ton of money to Sheriff Laurie Smith's campaign funds. I'm going to keep the cursing to a minimum, but before we get going, I do want to say thank you to today's sponsor. It is Society. Now, I was kind of hesitant to take this ad at first, but then I got to learn more about them over the last few months and use their app. And what Society is several things. For $2 a month, here's what you get. Truly secure, peer-to-peer communications. Now, I've used various other texting apps that allegedly are secure, but after learning more about them and learning that the Department of Defense actually has documents explaining how to crack into them, whereas with Society, they don't, that very much heavily influenced my much more enjoyment to take this ad and learn more about this company. It is also a social media app where you actually own the content that you post. If you choose to delete it, it's gone forever. This is an app that is actually truly secure. When you've seen other come and go fly-by-night operations looking to be the alternative social media platform, what we've seen is that a lot of them are run by people that don't know web security and end up leaking your information. It's not like they're storing their information on a Excel sheet somewhere, right? Oh, it turns out that's what the competitors are doing? Crazy. Well, Society is an actually well-run app by people that actually know security. I'm very happy to have their support. In addition to that, you can also get their ability to share and transfer files truly securely without that information getting corrupted, tampered. There's no logging, no tracking, none of that stuff. $2 a month. I'm also going to have in my community tab over there a link to my Discord, so that will be another way for you to get access to the Discord. You don't have to choose to support me by doing this, but if you do, that would be awesome. I'm going to be posting a lot of stuff over there. I've actually really enjoyed the app. I hope to see you over there soon. Sheriff Laurie Smith has, I believe, 4 counts of, there was initially going to be, I think, 10, but it looks like it's been scaled down to 7. Some of them were struck out, but we're going to read through some of them. The first 2 are in relation to VIPs. Now, we've spoken about this in the past where people that are celebrities, certain high members of society, people that have donated or been on sheriff's advisory boards, and just prominent individuals, they're typically the people that are getting them. I believe I did a video where it was like something like 800% more likely. I'll leave a link to that down in the description. 800%, something like that, way more likely if you were a VIP to actually get a CCW than if you weren't. Now, these people are very clearly connected to Sheriff Laurie Smith, and for a long time she was saying, oh, I had no idea that that was going on, and there were never truly charges brought against her. They were brought to her undersheriff and various other high-ranking officials in the Santa Clara County Sheriff's Department. So in addition to that, when it comes to the non-VIPs, in counts 2 and 3, it discusses how they actually, first of all, never did the investigations of the good cause. So for those of you that don't know, in the state of California, if you want to get a CCW, you have to show good cause. So some counties, it's very easy. So like Sonoma County right now with the current sheriff who is not running for re-election, very important coming election soon, it was able to get past with, I said, hey, I'm a photographer. I carry around a lot of equipment. I'd like to be able to have a handgun with me. Sometimes I go out to rural areas, but I've seen people say just, hey, I have a stalker, or hey, I have to drive late at night, or I drive to remote areas. Basically, if you dance when they say dance, you will get it. Santa Clara County, the dance involves very heavy bribes, or so it seems. So the people that weren't playing the game, weren't dancing when they say dance, weren't donating to the sheriff's campaign fund, the investigations were never being done, and people who applied were left in pending status and never actually informed if they were denied or approved. So it seems like in addition to just getting denied or allegedly getting denied because you weren't a VIP, they would oftentimes never even look at your application. If that doesn't sound like corruption, I don't know what does. Now, then the counts 4 through 7 all discuss how some members of the community who had access to box seats at the San Jose Sharks arena gave Laurie Smith access to that, and that was very clearly, or apparently not a bribe, according to Sheriff Laurie Smith. It was totally a coincidence that this person was able to get a CCW or was in talks to get a CCW. Totally unrelated. Now, the last one that she's actually being indicted and brought up against is in relation to some internal investigations regarding some police misconduct, and I'm not super well versed in that one, but when it comes to the CCWs, it's great to finally see action being brought specifically against Sheriff Laurie Smith. For a while, it's always been the people that ran it underneath her, but you have to have known. She had to have known. If you were to go to a random sheriff's deputy, random police officer that happened to be your buddy, and you asked, hey, I want to get a CCW, San Jose is not super safe right now, I'd like to be able to protect myself. You know what they would say? They would jokingly, and I say that jokingly, say, yeah, donate about 10 grand to the sheriff's re-election fund and you'll get it. And it was always jokes, and I had heard many people make that same exact joke that work for or within Santa Clara PD or Santa Clara County Sheriff's Department. And it's so blatantly obvious what is going on there that it's a surprise it took this long. Actually, I'm not surprised because I have very little faith in the court systems. My question to you, though, is do you think anything's going to come of this? Do you think that they are going to investigate themselves and find no wrongdoing? Well, it seems like it's outside of the Santa Clara County PD's or Santa Clara County Sheriff's Department's hands at this point, but I'm curious to see where this goes. I would love to see justice be served to corrupt lizard politicians. Let me know what you guys think down below. I really do appreciate all the support, all the likes, comments, subscribes. They really do help. Sometimes the algorithm is not too kind to me, so I appreciate when you guys get in there, share these videos elsewhere. I'm happy to see action being taken against Laurie Smith. How do you feel about it? Let me know what you think. You guys know the drill. Have fun, be safe, stay dangerous. Peace.